So if you are into making money online and want to get rid of your 9-to-5 job, fire your boss and be your own boss, then it's necessary first to have an income that would support yourself and or your family, obviously. And I've been trying to do this for several years now, and especially in the beginning it's very hard. If people tell you that they have like a quick fix scheme to get rich in a couple of months, then there must be something wrong with that method, because this can never last for long. So either it would be in drop shipping with some shady practices, or other stuff that might be on the boundaries of legal, or it will be just a one-off opportunity and maybe not even work. Well, I've been there, I've done that, and I'm not doing it again. I've tried a lot of stuff, and I will explain to you in a couple of seconds. But what I want you to know now is what you can see here is one example of somebody who earned over $100,000 using ClickFunnels, and there are many examples available online if you just would Google on ClickFunnels earnings or something like that. So my name is Olaf. I'm your tool finder, and obviously today I'm going to give you a big introduction into ClickFunnels, the sales funnel page builder from Russell Brunson. So I hope you will enjoy this. It will be a fairly long video today, and will even be longer because I'm going to do a live ClickFunnels demonstration, and you will see how ClickFunnels can help you earn money online as well, I would say. Finally. Okay, let's dive in. Well, just to avoid some mistakes or disappointments, this video is not a comprehensive technical ClickFunnels training. So it will not guide you through all the options in ClickFunnels and how to set up all your funnels and integrate them with Stripe or other payment methods, and show you how to track your cookies and stuff. This will be not that training. It will show you, however, what sales funnels are, what ClickFunnels looks like, how it works, and how it can help you earning a lot of money in the process. And the focus on this in this video will be on productivity, obviously, and of making money online. And I presume you already know a little bit about business, preferably online business, and also about websites and e-commerce and selling online, or even buying online, because then you would have some knowledge as well. So if you're totally blank and technically totally, let's say not into websites or any stuff like that, probably you wouldn't be on this video at all, but it's just to be on the safe side that you know what to expect. So why did I need, well, I didn't know I needed ClickFunnels, but why did I need a new vehicle to earn money online? So why did I need ClickFunnels in the first place? Well, I tried a lot of stuff. I mentioned before, I still have a couple of sneaker comparison websites. I have a blog, I do Facebook marketing, I do affiliate marketing in general. And all of this made me some money, but not enough to support myself or my family. And actually, as the first bullet is stating, I was slowly but steadily going bankrupt. And it's not a very nice feeling if you put 80 hours a week in it and you see things are developing, but not in a way that you could really be firing your boss and say goodbye to your steady job. And while doing this, I had been in affiliate marketing for, I don't know, at that time, 3-4 years. I stumbled upon this Russell Brunson guy, a bit frantic, a bit nervous. He seemed to me a lot of energy, which is obviously nice. And he, was the guy when it comes to making money online, at least it seemed. So I started to read his books, .com Secrets and Expert Secrets, and at that moment it finally made sense to me. because I was trying for years to get something to work, to earn money, to be able to earn more money back from ads than I was putting into it. And as you can see, I didn't succeed without ClickFunnels. I just needed something else. So I started my own ClickFunnels challenge here in the Netherlands, and I did a 100-day challenge with a product in the hair fiber industry. So if you have male baldness or female baldness, to mask and to camouflage your bald spots. And this product I used to do this 100-day challenge with ClickFunnels in the beginning, just for, well, not for fun, but to show to people and to myself that it's actually possible to do this with a sales funnel. And at that time, I didn't know very well what sales funnels were, if ClickFunnels was a Ponzi scheme or something like that. I just needed to verify for myself if this tool, this product, this sales funnel method could make money in general. So this was the start of this adventure. Let's go back one step and say, and ask ourselves the question, why do we need sales funnels in the first place? Well, obviously we want to make money online and we want to make a lot of it. But why sales funnels? We have websites, we have blogs, we have all kinds of stuff online. Why can't we just use those? Well, to illustrate this, you see this graphic in which we see the average human attention span in 2000, and then the same in 2020, and the one of a goldfish. And as you can see, in 2000, the average human attention span was 12 seconds. Nowadays, it's only 8 seconds. And the average attention span of a goldfish is 9 seconds. So that is even longer than the average human being today. And this is relevant because you don't have a lot of time to capture someone's attention, and not only to capture it, but also to hold it and to keep that person engaged into what you are going to tell them or sell them. So keep this in mind. These 8 seconds are very, very crucial as to why this sales funnel method is working so well. So why sales funnels? Again, it is the new opportunity, and in the terms and words of Russell Brunson, it is how all selling online will be done in the future. Well, I think that is a pretty bold statement, because obviously you still would have normal web shops like the Nike web shop or stuff like that, or fashion web shops that could use some funnels at the front end meaning the beginning. And obviously those will stay. But if you are talking about, well, some special products or products that will be, let's say, an array of maybe 1 to 5 products or just one product, then actually the sales funnel methodology is much, much better than the traditional website. And I will show you why. So let's have a look at the traditional website. So what we see here is we have people, otherwise referred to as traffic. And those people come from, well, organically, maybe Facebook, YouTube, Google, Twitter, Instagram, but also paid. So you might pay for ads to get people onto your website. So this is our website over here, as you can see. And what you do is you pay all these social media companies to guide and drive traffic to your website. But once they are on your website, what happens is they get lost. They get lost because there's too much information. There's their logo, there's banners, there's content, there's news, there's a ton of links and hyperlinks on it to click on, and maybe they're gone in a few seconds because they have this attention span of a goldfish and even less than a goldfish. So you hit the so-called brick wall. And more importantly, you end up with empty pockets. So this would be the traditional website. And I saw this with my blogs as well. So you drive some people to your blog, they read it, halfway through they see something else, or they get a message, or they see a hyperlink and gone. If you take a look at the sales funnel though, you see the same people, the same social media, and the same traffic obviously, and they are going into your funnel. Quite literally a funnel. So first of all, you would have this level, lead capture level. Then you will have, like, for example, 5 people in that area, and then they become prospects. Your prospects could become customers. Your customers could become lifetime clients. So what you do with the sales funnel is you guide them through this funnel, and you keep giving them value. So first of all, you capture them as a lead. For example, you capture their email address and their name, and then you start building a relationship with them, and you start offering, well, in my case, for example, productivity tools to them. So very generally and gradually you are guiding them and driving them through your funnel, and in the end you are not ending up empty-handed, but you end up with a pile of cash. Another example, let's take a look at this. So another one of website versus ClickFunnels. If you go to a website, you have this image, for example. So you have about us, you have a login, you have frequently asked questions, you have the contact, and people get lost. And compared to ClickFunnels, you would have the first page, and on that first page you can do nothing else but to go on and scroll down on the page and see what else is on the page. And if you are clicking through, for example, to order, you still would be, or maybe to explain something more about the product, so you can choose 3 different packages, for example, it still would be in the same funnel, and there are no distractions, no other hyperlinks or whatever. And the third page in this funnel would be let's say the order form. So in this case, you would see that instead of having one person buying something from you, with the same effort and ad spend, you could have 5 people buying from you. So 5 times as much people buying your stuff with the same amount of ad spend, which is great, obviously. So how does this work in general? Maybe this is a bit overwhelming and confusing right now, and I can understand this, so that's why I'm going to elaborate on this and explain to you exactly all the different pieces of this puzzle. But what we see here is the entire sales funnel landscape, so to speak, including email marketing and including a recurring program. Recurring meaning that you can get monthly income, for example. So let's guide you through this image. First, at the left and below of the image, you can see the traffic coming in. So there are 3 types of traffic. Traffic you control, traffic you don't control, and traffic you own. And traffic you control would be, for example, buying ads on Facebook or Google or Instagram or YouTube or LinkedIn. So those you can control, as in you can pay for them to go to a certain page in your sales funnel. Traffic you don't control would be web traffic, SEO traffic, so search engine optimization traffic that you guide through your blogs or your videos or organically in any way, or your social media channels. So if they are coming to your sales funnel, if they're going to your web page, nobody knows. You don't control it. You can advertise or you can write something, but you're not sure if they're going to show up. But the most important part of traffic would be traffic that you own, which would mean people that are on your email list. So the only option and the only objective rather for you should be to convert traffic that you control or traffic that you don't control into traffic that you own. Because the moment that you own your traffic, you can start sending them emails, you can start building rapport, you can start doing your email marketing campaigns to them, offer them value, send them on the value ladder. We will come to that in a moment. So the red part of this landscape is the traffic part, and the only objective you should keep in mind is convert traffic sources that you don't control or you control into traffic that you own. And I will explain to you in a couple of minutes why this is so crucial. So the second part in this landscape would be the sales funnel itself. And mostly they consist of a couple of things. An opt-in page where you can ask people for their email and then they just submit their email address to you. And another way to get them into your sales funnel and your offers would be a web page opt-in. For example, you have a blog or you have some website, and a big part of this website would be this here. For example, the one, well, only half of the page would be also an opt-in. So you just ask people, are you interested in productivity tools? For example, in my case, leave your email address behind and I will send you a free giveaway ebook or whatever it is you are going to send them. Once they are going through these two options, they end up in your sales funnel and you can start offering them stuff. So the first one is through an opt-in page, the other one is through a web page opt-in. So these are all part of your so-called sales funnel. Then onto the blue stuff. If they are in your sales funnel, you will try to get them to ascend up on your value ladder, which means you start by giving them some value, maybe for free or free plus shipping, and you ascend them on this ladder to give them more value every time they buy from you. So for example, you could start for free here and you could end up with $25,000 over there. And I will show you in a minute how this works. And the other thing that is very, very, very important is that you should start with a continuity program, or at least some kind of a recurring program. So you should think of your business in terms of what could I offer my clientele that they would be happy to pay me monthly for. So for example, in my hair fibers case, this is already a recurring product because it's something they use every couple of days. And this product maybe lasts for 2-3 months in general. So every 2-3 months they have to rebuy their same product. So that is a recurring program, so to speak. Even better would be if you have some kind of software with a monthly subscription to it. So if you are thinking about what it is you're going to offer them or are already offering to people via your website now, try to think of this as value ladder or continuity program. So you should think of both at the same time. How can you get people to get up your value ladder, and how can you offer them something that they would happily be paying monthly for? So that is the blue area. Then the yellow area, which is the email marketing. And this is an integral part. It's a united image, so to speak, because email marketing is an integral part of the whole success. Because if you would do all the stuff that I'm telling you right now, and I've told you in the previous slides, but you wouldn't do the email marketing, you wouldn't make money. So you really need to build a relationship with your clients or your potential clients by sending them emails, by, well, either via soap series, which I'm going to explain later on, or Seinfeld series, which I'm also going to explain in a few minutes. And you do this email marketing, obviously, with your email list. So once you have converted the traffic that you control and the traffic that you don't control into traffic that you own, you have these people on your email list, and you can start sending them emails, giving them value. So this is crucial, a crucial part, maybe one of the most crucial parts in this whole image as well. So soap, which is quite literally some kind of a soap episode that you're going to send them every day in the beginning to warm them up. And secondly, you can send them Seinfeld emails, which practically are emails about nothing. I will come to that in a moment. So this is the landscape once again. So traffic that you don't control, traffic that you control, you put them into your opt-in page or your web page with the opt-in. You send them to your offers. You ascend them on your value ladder over here. Or, sorry, that was one too fast. Ascend them over there. Or you get them to buy something recurring from you, software or products or whatever, but preferably with a subscription. And once they are on your list, the traffic that you own, you will start sending them emails. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. This might be, well, after you have reached the end of the soap series, you start sending them the Seinfeld emails. Not every day, maybe a couple of times a week, maybe even a month, depending on your clientele and the segment and the business you're in. But not as often that you will scare them away. So be careful. So again, this is the whole picture. So this is the image, and if you see the red stuff, it's about the email list and more generally the traffic. The green ones are about your funnel and getting people onto your funnel. The blue is the value ladder and the continuity program, and yellow is your email marketing machine. So in general, this is the sales funnel landscape in a nutshell. I hope this makes sense. So to get back to the value ladder, this is one of the most important things to think of before you start your whole process. And as said, it is a ladder that you should ascend people on. So people won't buy your $25,000 program if they don't know who you are. You could go outside on a big square and stand on a soapbox and say, well, hi, my name is Olaf and I'm going to give you a lot of training and coaching with sales funnels, and you pay me $25,000. Nobody would buy it, right? Obviously. But if you have a relationship with them and you have given them weight, you have given them value with your front end, you have given them a lot of value with your middle, you've given them a lot of the value with your back end offer, which might be even thousands of dollars to begin with, then they will believe you if you say you can help them by giving you $25,000 or more. So it's a whole process of building trust, building confidence, building a relationship, people liking you and giving you money along the way. So by giving them more value on this axis, you can charge them more money on this axis. And this is how the whole principle works. You have seen it before, and I know you have. A lot of websites are offering you something free. You just drop your email address and they give you an ebook, or I don't know what they are going to give you. And once you do this, you start getting emails from them, right? And depending on the value that they give you, you might be interested or not. You might be on their list for long or not. So it's very, very important that you as the sales funnel owner and your email marketing owner, you start building a rapport with your customers. And you do this by the email, which we will come to soon. But if you don't have a value ladder in place, you will never succeed, because it's important to have something for every step on the way. And we'll see what Russell Brunson has to say about the value ladder.
All right, so today I want to talk to you guys about a concept I call the value ladder, and something that's really important to any business, and most people don't really think about it. In fact, about 2 years ago I had a chance, I was out in Fiji, and I spoke at Tony Robbins' Business Mastery event with a whole bunch of offline business owners from around the world, and it was interesting. I spent most of my time talking about value ladder stuff because it's something they hadn't thought about, and it's something that if you implement in your business, you can see huge, huge, huge results. So this is kind of what the value ladder is. It looks like this. What happens is, ideally, this is your business. This is the thing you really want to sell people, okay? So for example, let's say I have a $25,000 thing, that I want to sell, okay? And that's like my end goal. But the problem is, if I walk up to someone off the street and I'm like, hey, my name's Russell Brunson, for 25 grand to help you build your business, they're gonna look at me and be like, who are you? $25,000? And they kind of blow me off really quick. Okay, so this is what I want to sell, but it's hard to sell that. Because the reason why is people have not received value from me yet at that point. They don't understand the value of what I'm offering them. So what I'm going to take someone up a value ladder. So the bottom of this value ladder is I'm going to create something like a free report or free CD or something like that. Okay, now if they get that product and they listen to it, they go through it, and they receive value, guess what they're going to want? They're going to want more of that. So then from there I can upgrade them up the value ladder. Now I can charge them, let's say, $97 for an ebook talking about the topic. Okay, if they get that and they receive value, they're going to want more. So they're going to send up to the next level. Let's say I'm going to pay $297 for a home study course. If they receive value at that point, they're going to come back up and say, now I want to pay $5,000 for coaching, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now, if someone's come through this value ladder, they got this and they received value, and they got this and they received value. Every step along the way, by the time they get here, they're going to be really excited, and then it's now very easy to sell someone a $25,000 package. Okay, so we're always talking about how to create a value ladder like this so we can take someone through. Now, if you look at any of my sales processes online, you'll see that I come in with some kind of free CD or free video or free report or free something. They purchase that, then I try to sell them something at a lower price point. Okay, they're going to buy that. Now, from that, obviously there's going to be less people get this, but there's still going to be a portion to get that. Then I offer an upsell with this, and maybe an upsell with this, and maybe I call them on the phone and sell them this. And if you look at like a funnel like this is how it's going to happen. And up here is going to be your free thing, and down here is going to be your $97 thing, and your $297, and so on and so forth all the way down. And so less people will keep taking it all the way down, but there's going to be people that take it at every step along the way. What's interesting, if you look at like the airline industries or anything else, there's always going to be a group of your people who always want to buy the premium thing, no matter what it is. If you look at the airplane, the front third of every airplane tickets are 2 to 3 times as much money. The seats are a little bit bigger, but there's always 30% of the plane, 30% of people that want the higher upgraded option. So if you offer that type of thing, people are going to take it. Okay, so really quick, I want to run this through 2 other businesses that you're probably familiar with. First one is the dental industry, okay, for all you offline business owners. So a couple years ago, my wife and I got a postcard in the mail for free teeth whitening. We were so ecstatic. So we came in and I went and got my free teeth cleaning. So I'm getting there, the dentist is cleaning my teeth and doing a bunch of stuff. And after a few minutes, he looks in there and he said, hey, so Russell, are you a smoker? I said, why do you think I'm a smoker? He said, well, your teeth are kind of yellow. I just figured you're a smoker or something. I'm like, I'm not a smoker. He said, well, if you want, for $3,000, we can build you these whitening trays. We'll put it in your mouth and make your teeth white. I was like, please do that. So boom, he took me up his value ladder and got me for $3,000 for teeth whitening. And a few minutes later, he's working my teeth again. All of a sudden, he's like, hey, did you used to wear braces? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, I could definitely tell. All your teeth are starting to crowd back again. I'm like, are you serious? They're crowding back? He's like, yeah, they're crowding back. We need to fix those. I'm like, well, crap, what do I do? He's like, well, we can build these retainers for your mouth. They'll get your teeth back straight. It's going to be an extra $5,000. We will build a retainer for you. Boom, retainer. And after I left the teeth cleaning place, the next thing he said is, hey, in 6 months from now, let's come back, let's clean your teeth again. I signed up for a continuity program. But boom, you saw I came in for free teeth cleaning, and I left paying like $7,000 or $8,000 for all these other things. Also, their value he gave to me. Was I upset? No, because I received value at this point, and this point, and things that I wanted. Okay, the sad part of the story is my wife went in the next day for her free teeth cleaning, and she came back with another $8,000 bill. Okay, now, one last thing kind of for your business I'm going to show us just because my chiropractic friend is in the audience right back here, and you're going to meet him here in a second. Some businesses, it's harder to look at your value ladder, so you got to kind of think about it for a few minutes. For example, if you're a chiropractor, chiropractors live and die off of what? For the chiropractors out there, they live and die off the $40 adjustment, right? This is kind of where the $40 that you guys charge? $40 adjustment, okay? That's what they kind of live and die off it. Now the problem with this is that is where the entire business is at. Now, a while ago, you guys know that we have a wrestling team that works out with us all the time. One of my buddies, they had a chiropractor come in that would adjust them all the time, and one day she couldn't come in, and so my buddy jumped online and went to YouTube and watched a couple of YouTube videos about how to do adjustments, and he went and adjusted everyone on the team. And so it took him about 10 minutes of learning to be able to do an adjustment. So I went back to my buddy who you're going to meet here in a minute, and I was like, how does that make you feel? I'm like, you went to school for, how many years did you go to school for? For 8 years, and someone that watched YouTube video for like 10 minutes to kind of figure out what you do in your business. And he came back kind of defensive, like, well, we do a bunch of other stuff. I learned this in school and this, all these other things we learned, all these other things we can do. And I said, well, do you offer those to your clients right now? He's like, well, not really. So we came back and started saying, well, let's start building out your value ladder. Someone comes in for a $40 adjustment. What other things can you offer them? What other things can you offer them for $1,000 or $2,000? All the other 8 years of school that you learn, what other value can you add these people that you can send them up your value ladder? Because if they receive value here, they're going to be more interested and open to receiving value at the higher price points. Okay, now suddenly you add a $2,000 or $5,000 thing into the back of your business. Now you can compete with any other chiropractor because you've got so much more spending power, so much more money coming in. Now the second part of the story is chiropractic is not really a sexy front end offer. It's not like it's kind of like, you know, people want to go to masseuse because it feels really good and it makes them feel good, kind of a nice thing, or they go to a doctor because they feel like they have to. And chiropractic is kind of in the middle, like it doesn't really feel good and you don't have to go, but you should go. It's kind of like this hard thing to sell. And so this becomes a middle of the value ladder thing that's difficult to sell. So you got to look back and say, what's something we can create to get people in the front door and come back through. So with Chad, that you're going to meet here in a minute, he went through and started creating free massages and things like that where they brought in a masseuse. And this became the bottom of the value ladder. Very easy to get someone in for a free massage. And when you're doing that, if they receive value at that point, for the masseuse to say, hey, your spine's out of line, or this is out of line, whatever it is, it's very easy to create something now where someone will want to send up to the next level and to send up to the next level. So look at your business right now and look at your value ladder. Do you have one? If not, where is your current product or service you're creating? Where's it at? And how can you build things that are more valuable, that people will pay more money for, and things that are less valuable, that are more sexy and exciting, get people in the front door to want to consume your products. So that is the value ladder.
So I hope you liked that value ladder explanation by Russell Brunson. And to get back to the basic question, why do we need sales funnels? There's another very good explanation by Russell on this one, so I will continue just by showing you that one as well.
Did you know that it costs McDonald's $1.91 in advertising just to get you into the drive-thru? And when they sell you a burger for $2.09, they're only actually making just 18 cents. But when they upsell you fries and a Coke for $1.77 more, they make, and more importantly, they keep a $1.32 profit. Yes, 8 times the profit of the initial sell. It's pretty cool, don't you think? But what does that have to do with you? Well, if you're like most people who sell stuff online, you set up a website and you started to sell your product. But just like McDonald's, even if people are buying it, after your advertising costs, you're probably not left with enough to even cover your hosting bills. And that's when you realize that if you want to make money online, you can't sell from a flat website. You need to do what McDonald's did and set up a sales funnel. But instead of having people go through a drive-thru window, online they go through a capture page where you can gather their contact information and follow up with them through email. Then, instead of selling them a burger, you have a sales page created to sell your initial product. And while you're probably not going to offer your customers fries and a Coke, you could upsell them on your other products and services. And this is what we call a sales funnel, where website visitors come in the top and cash comes out the bottom. You've seen it work at McDonald's and you've seen it work at Amazon, and you know that it's going to work for you too. So you decide to create your first sales funnel. But after weeks of trial and error, you ask yourself, why does it have to be so hard? All you wanted to do was sell your stuff online. But instead, you spent weeks and maybe even months playing with website builders, hiring designers and programmers before you ever made your first penny online. And to us, well, it seems kind of backwards. Shouldn't there be an easy way to create high-converting sales and marketing funnels without having to hire an entire staff? We thought so too, and that's why we created ClickFunnels, a simple way to easily create sales funnels that convert. Let me show you how it works. First, you pick which type of funnel you want to create. You can use ClickFunnels to create an automated webinar funnel, a product launch funnel, a sales letter or a sales video funnel. You can even use ClickFunnels to build out membership sites, create landing pages to gather and convert leads. And honestly, we have funnels for almost any type of situation that you can dream of. If you have a business, the chances we have a funnel that will work for you. Now, step number 1 is to choose the funnel type that you want from our professionally designed options. Just click a button and the entire funnel is built for you in less than 10 seconds. Every page, every step, everything. Then step number 2, you click through and simply edit any elements of each of the pages in your funnel. You can change headlines, add in a sign up or subscription form, add your videos, pictures, and customize it to your heart's content. No matter how hard you try, it's impossible to break one of our funnels. And last, just click on the publish button and your first funnel is live and ready to start making sales. And in case you were wondering, yes, ClickFunnels already integrates with your favorite autoresponder, shopping carts, and more. Isn't that awesome? Just imagine next time you have a great idea or you find a new product to sell. Instead of spending days, weeks, or months trying to create the perfect funnel, with ClickFunnels, you're just a few clicks away from a professionally designed website marketing funnel. Because at ClickFunnels, we believe that's how it should be. So what are you waiting for? Let's create your first funnel now.
Well, I think the message speaks for itself. So sales funnels are important. And why do we need sales funnels? Because just by selling one product online, you can't make any money on your ads. And if you cannot pay money for ads or other ways to drive traffic to your funnel in the first place, you will never be able to scale. So you need something that can help you scale, and you only can scale when you can at least break even with your sales funnel. Because if you can break even with your sales funnel, it means that you can have, or you can create and generate leads for nothing. And this is the next topic of this, let's say, video. So what are the objectives of sales funnels? Well, at first it would be collect email addresses, obviously, because as you can see in the image below, the money is in the list. And it's not for nothing that people are saying this over and over again, because it has been proven that on average, people on your email list, if you have a decent relationship with them at least, you can earn $1 per person on your list per month. So if you would have 5,000 people on your list, you could earn $5,000 per month just by nurturing those people on the list and selling them stuff. So this is the first and foremost reason to start with your sales funnels as soon as possible. Collect email addresses, get people on your list, the traffic that you own. Then you could start creating and building a rapport with them. So establishing a relationship with them, letting them get to know you. Who are you? Why are you telling them this? Why should they listen to you in the first place? What do you have them to offer in terms of value? So you can demonstrate your expertise to them. And if you do this well, you can sell them stuff. Because, for example, in my case with the productivity tools, if you believe that I have expertise and knowledge in this area and I use those tools myself, I can send you emails about these tools or make videos about these tools as I'm doing right now at this moment, and I can sell you, well, products that I use that would be of value to you as well. So that is the whole business. Collect email addresses, create and build rapport, demonstrate your expertise, sell your stuff, and send people on your value ladder. You start with free products and you end up with high-end ticket products. So why email? Well, this is just a short description of a couple of bullet points. To look at them, there are 3.8 billion email users worldwide. So there's there's a market for everyone. Very important is this over here. It has on average the highest return on investment of every tool you can use. So every media out there, the ROI of email is by far the best. And this one, 2/3 of customers have made a purchase as a direct result of an email marketing message. So people are used to buying stuff through an email message. And it's a great way to nurture them via email, because if you keep giving them value, giving them interest, insights, giving them something to look forward to, they start to get to know you and they will trust you and they will buy from you. And when it comes to customer acquisition, email is 40 times more effective than Facebook and Twitter combined. So keep that in mind. Email is by far the best medium to talk to your customers. And the latest bullet is the last bullet is also very important, because you own the channel. You can send them all kinds of stuff that you could not do with Facebook or Google, because with all their rules and regulations and ad policies and stuff like that, it's very, very difficult to earn a buck by using those. But once they're on your list and they have given you consent to email them, you can send them almost everything you want, which is a big, big advantage, obviously. Why email marketing continued? Some of these bullets are the same as before, but it's very important to drive this point home. You can create personalized content, not only personalized in a way of telling them what I want, but you can also personalize them towards your client, because if you know stuff from them by pixels from Facebook or cookies or other tracking codes that you have from Google, you might know their interests, you might know how long they have spent on certain pages, so you can really personalize the content towards that as well. You can use it for feedback and surveys, you can improve your sales, you can communicate with them, you can generate traffic to your sales funnels, because in every email you can have hyperlinks towards some of your offers or your sales funnels. Obviously, you can send them campaigns. For example, in my hair fiber business, I can send them campaigns of certain offers that we are making. For example, a sale, buy 2 get 1 for free, something like that. You can increase the number of leads by email. And you can read the other ones for yourself. They are email is by far the best medium, also the cheapest one to get in contact with your customers. So it's low cost. You can reach an already engaged audience. You can target your messages. You can drive revenue. It's very easy to get started. Subscriptions to autoresponders and email marketing systems are cheap, so you can start easily, and you can just start with a couple of emails to try how this works. I did it myself with ActiveCampaign to get to know how these autoresponders work. It's very easy to measure, it's easy to share. You can reach a global audience, you have instant impact, and again, an unrivaled return on investment. So, talking about email marketing and sales funnels combined. So what should you do? You should create a funnel. For example, by using a video sales letter, by using testimonials, by telling them about the benefits, by showing them the products, by showing them what they are going to get and how they are going to get their monies back, and giving them trust and building rapport and stuff like that. You can collect, after this, you can collect their email addresses with some kind of giveaway. And if you have collected their email address, you can make an email series with your autoresponder to, well, inform them and give them value. In those emails you're sending them, you can make them offers, or you can refer them to affiliate products, or you can do whatever you want at that time. And with your own list, you can nurture them and send them on your value ladder. So if they have bought something from you for, let's say, $47, you can send them to the next stage on your ladder. For example, to buy your training course, the one that you are looking at now, for example. So to summarize, the only objective of your sales funnel in the beginning would be converting traffic you control and traffic you don't control into traffic that you own. Once you own them, you can start sending them emails. And once you own the traffic, you can start sending them those emails via your soap series and later on your Seinfeld series. And while these soap series would be coming from your autoresponder, so those are pre-programmed, pre-scheduled email messages. Every time, for example, somebody subscribes to your email list, they will get an immediate reply from your autoresponder, welcome, blah, blah, blah. And every day after that, for maybe 5 to 7 days, you can send them some kind of an email message. These are so-called broadcast messages. So those you can send to all of your people on a certain list at the same time, and then just talk about something that you want to tell them. And both of them drive people towards your offers and will help them ascend on your value ladder on the one hand, and maybe get them onto your continuity program on the other hand. So talking about soap opera emails, I'm not going to into detail because it's a little bit beyond the scope of this video, but you can read all about this in Russell Brunson's books, .com Secrets and Expert Secrets. But it's, in general, it's like a soap opera. You just start day one with the stage. So what is happening? Why am I interested? You should, like in a movie, they should dive into some crazy scene, for example, and you get their attention immediately. So day two, high drama, tell them their backstory and why you hit the wall. Day three, you get this epiphany and you thought to yourself, okay, now I see, like I did with ClickFunnels, now I see the light. Now I know what I did wrong, and there's one thing I should do and know, and the one thing I'm going to do is, well, day four, hidden benefits of the vehicle you're offering or the solution you're offering. And day five, for example, you add in some urgency and a call to action that they should undertake to, well, take up your offer. And the daily Seinfeld emails are emails about nothing. That's why they're called Seinfeld, because as you maybe recall from the Seinfeld television series, it could go, the story could be about nothing. Just something that happened that day, and Seinfeld or Kramer or George or Elaine, they would well, be in some kind of situation, and they would, well, create a whole episode around this situation. So these are all options to write your broadcasted emails about. So if you have, for example, 5,000 people on your list, you could start sending them emails every once in a while to tell them what happened to you that day and why this is relevant to them. And you can just end it with a PS. By the way, if you want to start with productivity secrets, for example, follow this link and you drive them to one of your sales funnels again. So this is the landscape. As we have seen before, I've explained all these items to you, and I hope it does make sense now and you see quite literally the picture. So again, red would be the traffic, green would be the sales funnel and the start of your sales funnel, the so-called opt-ins, blue is the value ladder and the continuity program, and yellow is your email marketing software. So now what? For example, in my case with the Productivity Secrets series, I built this top 10 free productivity tools ebook. And that is free, and you could also have something that is free plus shipping. If you would have like a book, a real printed copy of something, you could easily turn that into a free plus shipping. So the book itself is free, like the .com Secrets book, for example, but you only pay for the shipping. And the big advantage of paying for shipping is that people are vested into it. Once they pay attention. So if it's possible, go for the free plus shipping option. The second step on my value ladder is the ebook with the productivity tools in it, which I sell for $47 or $97, or this is just an example, depending on the type of book you have. Then I could sell an online course, Productivity Secrets, for $297, for example, or $497 or $197, or whatever it is that you deem a good value for this step for your online course. And another one would be, if you have people that have taken your online course, they still need coaching and mentoring to implement all the stuff you're telling them, or to help them with those tools, the productivity tools that I have talked about, then they can take coaching and mentoring from you for this amount. And even then, there would be another step. the really, really high end, maybe the $25,000 that Russell was talking about to help a whole company going through this program. So what businesses can profit from using ClickFunnels? Well, you better say what business could not profit from it, because actually every business could profit from it. Whether it's online or offline, all kinds of businesses could profit from this. As he showed in the value ladder example, chiropractors, dentists, all kinds of local small businesses could benefit from it, but also big companies by creating leads for their business and helping them to get new customers coming in the door. So every business could profit from ClickFunnels. Then I would like to show you a couple of examples. So one of the core funnels that we are talking about is the tripwire funnel. And it consists of a couple of steps. I'm going to show them to you. So you start with the free plus shipping option. So this is the opt-in page, the so-called squeeze page, capture page, all kinds of names for it. And you can say, all right, this is a free ebook that I created, and if you want it, you just have to pay for the shipping. If you would go for that option, it would send you to a so-called, you would enter your credit card information and your address information and stuff like that. And at the moment you would buy it, it would pop up with a so-called order bump. So with one click, you could then, for example, get the audio books. So instead of just the free plus shipping copy version that you get into the mail, you could buy it then for $37 or something like that. The audiobooks and presentations as well. And once you are out of that, you will be sent to the so-called one-time offer. In this case, one-time offer number 1. If you choose to do this, it will take you to a one-time offer number 2. And in the case of Russell Brunson, this could be an ebook for $47, and this could be a training series for $297, for example. And if you also buy the OTO number 2, it will thank you and say, okay, thanks for your great decision, and it will offer you an offer wall with some other options that you could buy for the hyperactive buyers that are still not satisfied. On the other hand, when you say no to your one-time offer number 1, it will take you to a one-time offer number 1 down sale. In this case, it assumes that if you don't want it, you might have problems financing it, so it will give you some payment plan that you could pay it in 3 terms instead of in one go. If you don't want this, it will still send you to the offer wall. So this is an example of a sales funnel. What is your goal with a sales funnel? Well, the biggest breakthrough you can have is if you can scale it. So this means that if you could have a sales funnel that would break even or better, you could, well, infinitely scale it, obviously. Because you have your traffic that you control and the traffic that you don't control, you put some money in. You have your funnel, so this is the opt-in, then you have your sales pages, then you have your one-time offers and order bumps and stuff that I just explained. And you get the people that you own on your list. But if you have a profit that you make from this funnel in the first place, so let's say you put $10 in and you get 15 out, it would mean you get a $5 profit per person to start with, plus you have those people on your email list. So you can start sending them other offers, you can offer them high ticket offers, and you can send them on your value ladder. So if you can achieve this, then you are really a millionaire in the near future. And Russell Brunson himself is actually a great example with ClickFunnels for this, because the way they grew their company without any venture capital was just by doing this. They made money from their funnel selling their free books. So they offered a free book, advertised on Google and Facebook. They offered this .com secrets book, for example. You could get it for free plus shipping. Once you did this, obviously they had a loss, but once they sold you something with the order bump or the one-time offers, in the end they made like, I believe it was $37 or something on this funnel to begin with. So they started putting more and more money in, and at the same time growing their own traffic list until at the time, I think it's like 3 million people on the list. And if you know that one person on the list stands for $1 per month, then you can imagine how much money this ClickFunnels company is worth at the moment. So this is how that works. So this is one of my own sales funnels in the hair fiber business. This is a short example. So this would be the landing page. Then you can select your color in this example, the sales page with different packages, 1, 2, 3, and some benefits from the products. Then you will be transferred to the order page with the trust badges and testimonials. Then we would have an upsell page to sell you the fixing spray and other stuff that we have. And once you are done, you will go to the thank you page. So I have experience in building one of those funnels as well, and I can tell you it's a very, very interesting process, and especially when you see that it's working, obviously. I have a couple of other funnels that I would like to take you through, so you can see what I mean by no distraction, only one page, and just getting into the zone with one of those. And I'll have to go to another screen. So this is the first one. This is an example of a landing page. So no distraction, no menu, as you can see, and it will just guide you through what they are going to sell you. So for now, I'm just scrolling through it. And this is about retargeting ads on Facebook. And we see some testimonials and quotes. And you can not go anywhere but down on this, as you can see. Here's some proof. Then some visuals. It's not just another course. It's proven set, blah, blah. What do you get? And then you get some testimonials again. How much does it cost? And then we get all these bonuses, which you will see in every sales funnel as well. A lot of bonuses. Bonus number 2, bonus number 3, bonus number 4, etc. Trust and 30 days guarantee, money back guarantees. And here you will see what you are going to get. And you're not paying this amount, but only if you are going to do this today. And the thing is, if you would click on this, it would take you to the order bumps and one-time offers, because obviously $47 for just this course is very little money, because you will get a lot of stuff and a lot of value from it. But the objective of Wilco, the owner of Retargeting Machine in this case, is not to make money from this. It is twofold. 1, getting you on his email list, and 2, selling you on the one-time offers that he's going to offer you after this. Another one would be Russell Brunson himself, obviously. So this is the .com secrets landing page, and here is the video sales letter, and when you go down you can opt in. This is the subscription button. So if you do this, then it says you only pay $10 for shipping and handling. So this is a free plus shipping tripwire funnel that I talked to you about. And here some social proof, in this case very big corporations. And if I take you down, you will see the same as on the other landing page. No distractions, no menu, no stuff. Just a new secret funnel strategy which will pique interest. And if we go down, you can see the same, let's say, structure and architecture that we saw on the other one. So here is some proof, and then we go down. Russell Brunson again with his book. Russell Brunson with a lot of millionaires. And the businesses that you could use it for. And again, he urges you to send your email address to him and reserve your free copy now. And obviously this free copy will cost him money because they have to print it and and ship it to you. And this $10 will not cover all of the expenses. It will just be a little loss for them. But that's not the point. The point is, again, getting your email address and getting them, getting you on their value ladder. So they will give you an order bump. They will, maybe I can even show it to you. Yes. Okay, I have to go to, where is it? Netherlands. There. So if I would do this, here you have it, 2 order bumps already. So 1 audiobook and access to .com Secrets Live, which is some kind of a live demonstration, presentation, webinar. So here is the first step in the Tripwire funnel. You started with offering your information, but now it will offer you order bumps. And if you would go for those order bumps, it would offer you one-time offers as well, and even one-time offer number 2. So this is the whole system behind it. All of the secrets that you will learn, and obviously there will be some bonuses once you get to the one-time offers. Here you have it. Get these 3 bonuses. Total value, total value, total value. So it's the same system as you saw in the other one. And here is the order stack, as they call it. So what do you get? You get this insane value actually for free. It's too good to be true, and you will leave your email address immediately. Won't you? So this is how those funnels work. And if we go back to ClickFunnels and the tool, because that was why we were here in the first place, is that it is a fantastic tool for making money online. And why is this? What are the benefits of this compared to other landing page software tools that I've used? And there are a lot of those around. Well, first one is it's very user-friendly. It's easy to customize and copy-paste. So you can really quickly start building your sales funnels. Obviously, like any tool, it needs a little bit of a learning curve, and you need to invest a little bit of your time to know where the buttons are and how it works. But they also have a very good equipped and well-equipped support website with a lot of explanatory videos in it, and well, everybody can do it. To help you even further, they have professionally designed done-for-you templates as a way to build your sales funnels fast, including order bumps and one-time offers, as I just explained. It is a huge time saver in terms of productivity as well, because you have these pre-built templates. You can reuse your funnels, you can reuse funnel steps, you can reuse sections, rows, etc. So once you have built a funnel that you're happy with, you can save a lot of stuff to be reused on in other sales funnels that you are going to build in the future. They offer you a step-by-step guide to, well, take you through all the steps you need to take to have to get your funnel live, and all kinds of checks and balances to make sure you have everything. For example, integration with your payment provider and things in that respect. They have an integration with your email autoresponders. They have built-in split testing, also called A/B testing, which is very powerful to see if you have 2 different versions of your opt-in page, for example. You can easily see within ClickFunnels which one is performing better than the other. You can make membership sites with it, and you can make automated webinars as well. And there is a great analytics area in ClickFunnels to review your funnel performance. So without further ado, let's go to the proof of why ClickFunnels is so good. If you take a look at these review sites, you can see that they all give ClickFunnels around a 4.6, 4.7 out of 5 stars. Trustpilot, for example, Capterra, G2, Smart Business Trends. And that is because it is a really powerful tool to help you build your sales and landing pages that used to take you maybe days or weeks. And now you can do this in a couple of hours. Well, obviously you first have to learn how to build them, but once you have this tackled and handled, then you can do this really quickly. But as usual, the proof of the pudding is in the eating, so let me take you to the ClickFunnels tool itself.